Welcome everybody, this is Jason, and the name of this workshop is The Shape of Things, and it's more of a presentation, more of a conversation really than instruction. I do have a bit at the end where I will be showing us how to work BSOK editor, but otherwise it's really a lot more informational than instructional. So let's get rolling. I said I was getting better at slide decks. I did not say I was getting more mature. Okay, so what are body shapes? Body shape is a fairly easy concept to understand. The Sims 2 shipped with one basic shape for adult male, AM Sims, and one shape for adult female, AF Sims, as well as basic elder teen iterations of the same shape. The shapes are neither flattering nor terribly representative. Shortly after the game was released, meshers began to make aesthetic improvements on meshes, making more appealing shapes. Due to the way that meshes are linked to clothes recolors via a GZPS, or property set, The Sims 2 doesn't have freeform sliders that allow you to customize the shape of your Sims body. Side note, I personally consider this to be a point of pride. A game engine that doesn't support sliders requires skilled meshers to constantly build new meshes for it. These new meshes, or body shapes, sought to make the Sims either more visually appealing or more accurately reflect realistically shaped bodies. What are the most common body shapes? This is a question for the ages. It depends on the community, really. Are meshers building new meshes for curvy, visually appealing females, or for shapes that more accurately represent them? Do meshers like their male meshes hard and studly or soft and cuddly? Honestly, it all comes down to personal taste. So there are no right or wrong body shapes, kids. You like what you like. While this list isn't comprehensive, body shapes can be broken down into a few large categories: androgyny, female curvy Sims, male body realism Sims, female body realism Sims, female muscular sizes, and male muscular sizes. Androgyny sizes. So androgyny sizes, these are, I believe Goth Plague was the original author. Essentially, they attempt to make the shapes of the bodies as close to one another as possible. The only real difference between these two meshes is the height of the neckline and the height of the pelvis. That's it. So, like the old school WSOers, we would start with a female mesh and then convert from female to female androgyny, then female androgyny to male androgyny, and then male androgyny to male to make a female to male body mesh. It was kind of a process before we added a couple of shortcuts. Female body realism sizes. So again, this is not a comprehensive list, but it is a list. There have been a lot of new additions. I think the Melody 9 fat female is popular recently. Digi's dummy thick size is really popular recently. So there have been additions to this since I wrote this, not really a tutorial, but an informational thing in, I think, 2019. So these are Well-Rounded Sim. That's by Dr. Pixel. Rengal, one of Warlock's classic sizes, just really tries to dial in that Renaissance body shape. The Marta XL size, or I think in some forms they call it plus size, and Mama Lisa. I linked, or actually I put the downloadable PDF of this information in my blog. It discusses like the differences physically between these sizes, so I won't go into a lot of detail. I mean, you can see them here. What you see is what you get. Moving on, female curvy sizes, and there are a lot of these. Female curvy sizes, part 1. So essentially this is, okay, well, this is the idealized female form. I mean, this is what is visually appealing to a lot of creators. This was what Warlock and Poppy Boy and Wooden Bear and the old schoolers set out to create visually appealing female sizes. So again, you like what you like. And for me, I don't like the smaller sizes, but hey, they're there. We've got that. The first one is Fairy. The second one is Fashion Model. She's very similarly sized to the EA adult female, but she has a much narrower waist. And then we've got Fit Chick by Poppy Boy, and we've got Susie by Susie So Good Sims. And yeah, I mean, they have those are some interesting shapes. Then we have female curvy sizes. We have even more, and these are the classic Warlock shapes. These are the ones that really appeal to me personally. We've got, well, Susie from the previous slide, and then we've got Rio, CPU or classic pinup, and we've got Volgal. Those are all Warlock sizes. Then we've got female muscular sizes. This is one of the things that appeal to me. You know, as from a young age, I've always been into like Conan and barbarian fantasy and that kind of thing. And one aspect of it is the muscular female body. So for the longest time, all that was there was AG and BBG, both by Marvin. So I said, BBG's not enough. We need bigger, more massive female sizes, and so I eventually developed Amazonian and Death by Snoo Snoo. And I'm currently working on a secret project to make them even more muscular. I remashed all the way from AG to Snoo Snoo. I basically cut in abs from the slim bodybuilder mesh, and I'm adding abs to them. I'm not very far along, but eventually I will get there. They will look even more muscular and better shaped overall. Male body realism sizes. This is not a complete list. There are a whole lot more. There's what was the one Julie likes? Punk Junkie, Harem Dude, July 77 Slim Male, which is pictured here. And then on the other extreme, we've got Marta XL for males, which is basically like male plus size. I know Leto and Klux Sims work a lot with male trans, or what was it, trans Mama Lisa. We've got Bear BB, Synaptic Sims, Hulk Shape. I mean, there are a lot. So this is not representative of the entire group, but these are just examples from 2019. And then we've got male muscular sizes, and these are my favorite male sizes, honestly. LBB by Synaptic Sim and Keelan, and then Marvin's classic bodybuilder and huge bodybuilder, and then there's an even bigger one called massive bodybuilder, and there's a classic physique that was just recently released. It's kind of like, it's like HBB but with BB sized arms. And then we have this the original Slim Bodybuilder by Marvin. It was basically just bodybuilder but with a narrower waist. And Slim Bodybuilder version 2, which is pictured here, is kind of a transitional size between LBB and BB. It's more, I guess you would say, accurately shaped, accurately proportioned. And it's just, SBB is the version 2 of SBB is one of my favorite sizes. Really well done by Synaptic Sim. What is BSOK? A brief history of BSOK. BSOK, in simple terms, is Body Shape Organization Kit. The term BSOK over the years has come to mean the original set of icons used to categorize body shapes, all of its various iterations, and the method of applying the icons to the clothes, accessories, and hair. The original BSOK, hereafter referred to as Legacy BSOK, was created in, I think, 2011 by the Tiger King 86 with additional research and tech support by Chris Hatch for the short-lived Back Alley Sims. Most of us are a lot of us are ex-alums of Back Alley Sims. Hobbs, Julie, I'm talking to you. And then after Back Alley Sims was shuttered, there was a period where Miros 1 hosted BSOK at the Wooden Simoleon. She didn't modify it anyway, she just hosted there for years. And then, after Miros semi-retired and the Wooden Simoleon's host updated the PHP, which broke the entire site around 2017, I took over stewardship of Legacy BSOK, this time curating it and adding a large amount of new products. While I no longer actively use Legacy BSOK, I do occasionally update and curate it. So, side note here, this really torques me off. There are creators out there who, oh, BSOK, yeah, Chris Hatch and the Tiger King. Okay, were you planning to credit me for my work as well? I mean, they'll link to my site, but, oh, it's all Chris Hatch and Tiger King. No, if I hadn't put in the work, BSOK wouldn't be what it is. And end of rant. That's all I have to say about that. How does it work? BSOK, both Legacy and all of the other iterations, add a custom 16 by 16 pixel icon with the group value of 0x499DB772. Basically, it means the game recognizes that as an expansion pack icon. It recognizes this as a custom CAS icon. It can be applied to clothes or accessories by editing the product and category properties in the GZPS for clothes and hair, or the XMOL for accessories. The game ships with its own custom icons for Uni, Nightlife, OFB, and so on, and BSOK merely expands on this concept. It looks like this. So there you go. These are all my happy little new BSOK icons. You have the classic EA and LBB, and this is what, when you BSOK clothes, this is what they look like in CAS and Bodyshop. The problem with Legacy BSOK. The issue starts. The original creator doesn't create resources, WSO actions, linked skins, etc. Good examples of this are Dr. Pixel, basically created, well-rounded, and never heard from again. Wooden Bear created Hollywood Body Shape and one other, and then we've got Midwest Farmer's Daughter, and we've got Neanderthal, and we've got a whole bunch of old school shapes that, okay, well, let's throw this in BSOK, but then no one creates for it. And it's just a disorganized mess because they're not super in order. So then new creators don't create meshes for the body shape, okay, because there are no WSO actions, there are no linked skins, there's no support for this body shape, so it just exists. And then the body shape takes up valuable real estate in BSOK, and this happens.
I'll have to just circle back with you. We can circle back with. I'm happy to circle back with you. It's an interesting question, but circle back. I'll have to just circle back with you. Circle back. I will have to circle back. I'm happy to circle back with you. Circle back. I will have to circle back. I'll have to just circle back with you. I hate to disappoint you, but I will have to circle back with you on that as well. Circle back.
Modern variations of BSOK, starting with mfBSOK. mfBSOK is medieval/fantasy BSOK. It was created in 2020 by Norica, with this jerk serving as technical advisor and additional assistance provided by Ophelia Rain Galaxy. What it does differently is subcategories. Medieval categories include medieval, base, barbarian, ancient, castaway, native, Japanese, East Asia, Georgian, Regency, and Victorian Edwardian. Fantasy categories include steampunk, elven, werewolf, merfolk, satyr, naga, harpy, and dryad. Each of these categories is further divided into class, all serf, peasant, merchant, noble, royal upper class, clergy, spiritual, knight, protector, brothel, pirate, wizard, and bohemian. And it's a lot. It does take up a lot of real estate, but it has custom icons for every iteration of these, or most of the iterations. Like you can categorize it as barbarian serf, barbarian merchant, barbarian noble, etc. Oh, and I was going to say, I have the links to all 3 current iterations of BSOK in the resource post. mfBSOK. What body shapes are available in mfBSOK? Female curvy. We've got fairy girl, we've got androgyny, we've got fashion model, fit chick, well-rounded, Susie, Rio, ball gal, classic pinup, renaissance gal, Lady Apple, and Mama Lisa. Female brawny, athletic girl, bodybuilder girl, Amazonian, and Death by Snoozu. And male, we've got harem dude, androgyny, runner, lean bodybuilder, slim bodybuilder, bodybuilder, huge bodybuilder, bear bodybuilder, and massive bodybuilder. So before I move on to the next slide, mfBSOK, it's frustrating because it's like they wanted my technical advice, but then they booted me from the project. So now that Norica is semi-retired and no one can reach her, and hey, we need to update this, or hey, can you add this to mfBSOK? She won't respond, and then people come to me and they're like, hey, can you fix the broken mfBSOK? And I'm like, nope, not my problem anymore. That is PBK's problem. Modern variations of BSOK continued. nuBSOK. nuBSOK is nuBSOK. It was created in 2020 by this jerk. I was dissatisfied with how legacy BSOK had become such a jumbled mess with no rhyme or reason to the way that the body shapes were ordered. The entire point of the BSOK, the O in BSOK, is organization. I had long conversations with Rose and others about what constitutes a body shape, what body shapes creators were actively creating for, what categories or styles of body shapes the community was likely to use in the future, and so on. It borrows the best from mfBSOK subcategories, but culls the worst features of legacy BSOK, tons of superfluous body shapes that no one creates for, and mfBSOK, pages and pages of categories taking up valuable real estate. nuBSOK is intended for modern and sci-fi games and has the following categories for each shape: civilian all, enlisted / security, officer command, tech engineering, rebel outlaw, entertainment merry minstrels, media action news, and NSFW or Blue Heaven Sims adults. More about nuBSOK. So what shapes does nuBSOK support? Female curvy, fit chick, CPU, Rio, and Volgal. Female muscly, the classics, athletic girl, bodybuilder girl, Amazonian, and death by snoo snoo. Female body realism, well-rounded sim, and Mama Lisa. Female miscellaneous, fashion model, Susie, bootylicious, sassy curvy, and dummy thick. The bootylicious, that was because Connie, the girl who does my playtesting for me, she's like, can you include booty in nuBSOK? And I'm like, really? It's just, I mean, no one creates for it. Please. Okay, I conceded. Then we have male muscly. Again, the classics: lean bodybuilder, slim bodybuilder, bodybuilder, and huge bodybuilder. And we have a male body realism category. We have slim male and bare bodybuilder. And miscellaneous, these were just added recently. We've got consort heavy male, and we've got Melody 9 fat family. It's basically one tag for like male, female, child, whatever. Properties in the GZPS or XMall. The GZPS for clothes and hair or XMall for accessories are categorized XML based resources that control how each recolor behaves in game. Each property in the GZPS XMall controls something different. We'll focus on the major ones. So you have age. The age that the recolor is available to. The range is from 1 to 40. The GZPS, or in the GZPS, an outfit can be edited for multiple age groups, e.g. 58 is for young adult, adult, and elder. So those hex values are cumulative. You add the three together and it's for these three. Gender is straightforward. 1 is for female, 2 is for male, 3 is for unisex. Product. This is the icon associated with the item in CAS. It can be a Maxis icon, University, H&M, Apartment Life, or it can be a BSOK icon. Creator. A GID that the game generates for custom items created in BodyShop. To enable BSOK, the creator property must be reset to all zeros. Shoe. This is the shoe sound that an outfit makes. The range is 01 to 01 is barefoot, and 07 I think is like heavy boot, like for the night outfit in OFB and others, for example. And bin. A value that excludes an accessory from being used with other accessories of the same type. For example, if I bin an accessory with 74656, this is the left hand for barbarians at the gate or merry minstrels. The sim cannot simultaneously use another left-handed accessory. How to manually BSOK an item. So we open the product in SMPE, we select the GZPS for hair or clothes, or the XMAL for accessories category from the resource tree, then the specific resource in the resource list. We select the creator property. You can just copy from family, which is right below it, paste over the all zeros. Then we select the product property. If you're old school and you're doing it manually, you would need to consult the product key. For example, if you wanted it to be BSOKed as Rio from Legacy BSOK, you would change the product value to 96. If your recolor has multiple GZPS XMAL, you would repeat these two steps for every resource. So, for example, if you have, when you create an accessory, it has one XMAL for every age group / gender. So you would have to, if you have 6, for example, if you have adult male, adult female, elder female, young adult male, young adult female, you would copy that value to all 6 resources. Commit and save your changes. Now, how to use BSOK Editor. BSOK Editor is a new tool that allows you to batch edit clothes, hair, and accessory recolors. It does the heavy lifting so that you don't have to. And we'll see an example of that in a minute here. Basically, you can batch edit an entire folder of clothes at a time with BSOK Editor. And that's what BSOK Editor looks like, because that's how William rolls. It's just a plain white utility. How to use BSOK Editor continued. File, select the folder, navigate to the folder of clothes that you want to edit, select the item to edit. Alternatively, you can shift and select multiple items, just like that. So we select this one item. In the first drop down on the lower left, select the version of BSOK that you're using. Next, select the subcategory, category, subcategory, and body shape in the other drop downs. So that looks kind of like this. So we want to change this. Actually, I released this like 3 weeks ago. It was basically DD's swimsuit in Cooley Sims recolors. So we select nuBSOK in the first drop down, and then we go to Maxis, Maxis Original, Civilian All. We can really drill down the category that we want to BSOK these into. Additionally, BSOK Editor allows you to quickly edit gender, age, category, and shoe sound. So we've got, for example, in this picture, we've got the shoe sound, the age groups that it's available to, the category that it's available in. We can change all of those. Once you've edited something, select a new line. The editor file will turn red so that to let you know that it's been changed. So that now looks like this. When you made your changes, save and close BSOK Editor. That's it. Let's do a demonstration of BSOK Editor. Here's the tool. So go File, select Folder, and we're looking for the shape of things. I'm just going to grab this folder that I already unzipped. This is, if you're not familiar with it, it is by Snarf. It's a multi-shoe outfit set for several different body shapes. And I did link it in the resource post. Okay, so let's start out with AF. So let's shift select all of the AF. We go nuBSOK, And this is Maxis, Maxis Original, and I'm just going to go civilian. Why not? So now, AZ, I believe this is Amazonian. So I go nuBSOK, muscly sizes this time. We select Amazonian from the drop-down, and civilian all, just like that. And you see, as I edit those, they turn red. Okay, and then these are Rio. So go nuBSOK, and Rio's in curvy sizes, and we go civilian all. And then SC, this must be Sassy Curvy. This is, Julie didn't create it, but she did a lot of work to revive it. And is that in, that's in miscellaneous sizes. So we go Sassy Curvy, and that's it. So all of these have been edited. Now if they're set to heels, well, because they're heels, but say I want to change the shoe sound on this, I can just tweak that right here. Or say I want this to be available for elders too, I can check this checkbox here. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to BSOK these right quick. Okay, so let's see what that looks like now. Hope she's decent. Okay. Let's move her out here so that everyone can see her. And I'm just going to buy a new outfit. So let's grab that. And you can see that when you add new clothes to the catalog, they appear behind that. Well, they're normally going to appear behind the last ones that you uploaded if everything is BSOKed, because it's reading the sort index value. When you create new clothes in bodyshape, it's automatically going to assign it the next higher sort index value in the banks. And then when you place a BSOKed product in the catalog, it goes from the front to the back. So let's and there it is. That is how you use BSOK Editor to BSOK an outfit.